Welcome to another video that I'm making. This is going to be all about Giants Foundry, and I'm doing it on my GIM. So I'm going to be doing the quest, I'm going to tell you how I feel about the mini game, if it's worth it, my thoughts, and some tips and tricks are going to be sprinkled throughout the video. I hope you enjoy. That was pretty funny timing because I was like wondering when the update was going to happen. I literally set it in CC and like 5 seconds later, system update is now 28 minutes, so that means Giant Foundry is going to be released in 28 minutes. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to do a whole day at Giants Foundry, and we're going to try to figure out what the meta is and the best way to go at it. And you guys are going to be on the journey with me as well. So let's wait out this 28 minutes. I guess I'll do this farm run while I'm doing it. We're gonna have my first impressions on the... Is it technically a mini game? I think it is. We're gonna do the quest, see if it's any good. It's probably gonna be decent. We're gonna get a whole lot of smithing levels too. Like we have 9,000 mithril bars, and we're gonna mix it up with steel and see how like good that's gonna be. That sounds like it could be the meta, but let's see how it goes. 30 seconds. After waiting a whole 40 minutes, we're gonna go do the quest. Is it even here? Let's see. Okay, so the quest is called Sleeping Giants. I thought it was gonna be called Giants Foundry, but... So we found the quest. Let's go to the Giants Plateau in Al-Kharid. Let's see how it looks. Okay, apparently I think to start this quest you have to strike them. That got me very confused. Oh. We already got a cutscene. Alright. This place is looking pretty cool so far. Dude, I just like how you search this crate and it's just like, what do you keep in this box? Stuff. So to repair this broken trip hammer, you need an oak logs, 5 nails, and a hammer. So if you guys didn't know, you can buy some shears from the shopkeeper right over here in Lumbridge, and you can go and shear yourself some sheep for the quest. So now that we got wool, 2 oak logs again, and a hammer, let's repair this polishing wheel. And for the grindstone, you just need a chisel. Alright, looks like people are already here. This dude has a... Did he already have the sword? What the hell? How does he already have the sword? Man, that sword looks really cool though. Wait. Do you need this weapon for this game? Because multiple people have it. Alright, we searched this crate over here during the quest and they just gave us a bunch of bars and a couple plate bodies. Alright. And yeah, if you put a plate body in there, it gives you 4 of the items, so maybe that's something to look at in the future. So depending on the sword type, you set the mold that best fit what it gave us, and it gave us flat and broad. So you basically go with whatever qualities flat and broad in each one of the mold options. So it doesn't seem too difficult. It really doesn't. We should be able to pick it up now. Oh god, what is this? What am I supposed to do? Hello? I think these are 3 different ones and you're supposed to do it whenever this goes over it, maybe? I didn't read any of that and I probably should, but... Okay, so maybe you do the hammer first? Okay, so you go over to the heat preform whenever it gets low. That's what it seems like. I go back to the trip hammer until this is probably full. So you just have to keep it always hot, it seems like. So when it's on the grindstone, it can't be hot. So you have to cool it down. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the grasp of this. Oh, and using the grindstone makes it hot. Huh. We're slowly piecing this together. And to use the polishing wheel, it has to be at the lowest temperature, I think. Oh, wait, no. You have to actually have it be like near up here. Okay. And when it's like right around here, that's when you want to put it on the polishing wheel. And that is the whole process completed. And then I think hopefully that's just the quest animation. I don't want to, every time we make a sword, we do that animation, especially when it cancels your movement. Man, this dude's afraid of Obar. Well, I'm not afraid of getting this quest done. We got Sleeping Giants completed. Nice. Let's see if we can figure this game out. So our thing is to make a heavy spiked sword. So let's go over to the mold. So heavy, the best one right now is this one, because heavy +6. The blade, this one has heavy and spiked. I think you would go with this one then. I think you would go with the Serpent's Fang, and you set the mold. You pour the crucible. I put mithril and steel bars in there. This definitely looks different from the one we were using earlier for the quest. I'm assuming we just want to keep this in the area where it's supposed to. Since it's wanting us to do the grindstone, I'm pretty sure it has to be in the yellow, so it's in the yellow now. But this one, it's supposed to be cold because the heat rises while using the grindstone. So you go down here, that's enough. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. Yep. Since we have to use the hammer again, we have to get it hot. And now that we're at the green part, that's where you put it on the polishing wheel. You don't want to cool it off too much because it actually goes down when you put it on the polishing wheel. The temperature goes down. I guess it does that every single time you complete a sword. It's kind of cool, but I would kind of wish that that wasn't a thing. Let's hand in the sword. Whoa, that gives us 6k XP, and wait, it gives us money too? So you don't lose money. You don't lose money if you would have just like made plate bodies and alched them. I think you would still get, you definitely get more money turning them into plate bodies and alching them, but 12k with like the smithing XP, that's really good. And 78, that's I think decent quality for my first sword. I think I only messed it up once at the beginning. So if you're mixing alloys, I think it's best to do 14-14. So what I've been doing is I have 14 steel bars and then I put 14 mithril bars in, and then I start making the sword. And when you're doing this mini game, you might see in this interface bar, it will start flashing yellow, and if you click away and then go back to doing whatever you're doing, the bar should turn green, and it's called a sweet spot. It's like a mechanic, and it will give you a decent amount of progression in your in the sword that you're making. Look after that, and if you plan on doing this to 99 smithing, I would definitely suggest you buy all of these molds. They're going to be really worth it. But if you're just going for the double ammo mold, just go for that. If you're gonna like do gold till 99 and you want this as like an Ironman, don't bother buying the mold. In my opinion, I think it's not worth it. But these molds really do juice up the XP that you get, because the quality does matter. It boosts your XP. It makes you go from like getting 6k XP drops to like 8k. So it's pretty big, the quality on your sword. For an Ironman, I think this is definitely worth it. You don't really have to spend money. You can just do Slayer, pick up all the mithril, just all the plate bodies, even from clues, put them in the Giant's Foundry, and you don't have to like sit there and buy a bunch of gold ore. No one likes doing that. So I think this is a huge win for RuneScape. I think Giant's Foundry is amazing. And if you haven't tried it, I think you should go and try it out for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, why don't you give it a like? If you like this type of content, you could always subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!